Hello everyone, welcome back to another Bannerlord video, and today I will be going through my top 10 picks for weapons in the game. These are weapons which I've seen to be quite good in combat, and the stats are pretty good, and also the weapons are just aesthetically pleasing, and they're just my favorite weapons. They may not be statistically the best weapons, but they're pretty close, I think. I'll begin with two honorable mentions: the Western long arming sword, which I think the arbalests have, no, sharpshooters have, and I think the knights also have them too. No, it's a different sword. Okay, whatever. Well, the sharpshooters definitely have them, and these swords are pretty good. They have pretty good damage compared to their speed, and their handling is good. Their length is pretty much what you want in a sword like this, and yeah, so they're quite good. And the other honorable mention is the Battanian Falx, which the Savages have. If you take the improved armor, it's actually better than the Romp, even though it doesn't have the same reach. It's got better handling, I think. Yeah, and it has better swing to damage ratio. 119 damage, 105 damage, whereas the Romp only has 93 speed and 110 damage, so it's pretty much a no-brainer. You would take the armor every time, unless you took the mace. And so coming in at number 10, I have the Imperial Mace, which the Legionaries have. It has quite a good speed to damage ratio, and it's really good against armor. Even though the stats are not the highest, it really goes through armor, and it's quite a good weapon. And it looks nice too. Number 9, I have the Composite bow, which the Kuze Khan's Guard have. No, the Azurai veterans have. Has 95 length, damage is 62, fire rate is 87, and accuracy 95. Ammo is 40, so it's a pretty accurate bow with a good fire rate and pretty good damage too. So that is why it's number 9. And number 8, I have the Heavy Scimitar, which is also an Azurai weapon, which the Bedouins have. It's got good speed to damage ratio. Obviously the thrusting is not good because it's a Scimitar. The length is pretty good, and the handling is decent. Even though it's not very good for these troops, it would be pretty good for infantry, I think, if the stats are actually accurate. At number 7, I have the Western Heavy Lance, which the Knights have. I chose this lance because it's got good length, good damage, and pretty good thrust speed, and it's a one-hit kill, so you can outrange a lot of opponents and just one-hit kill them. Let's see, wait, 78. Speed is faster. Well, I mean, the Western Lance is pretty much... I would say maybe the Western Lance is actually better than the Heavy Lance. It's hard to tell because the handling is... I don't know how important the handling is, but yeah, it's between those two. Anyway, number 6, I have the Arbalest, which is Sharpshooter's crossbow. 95 length, 95 damage, great damage, 59 fire rate, pretty bad. Accuracy is 100, so that's good. But ammo is only 20, but you don't need that many if it's going to be doing that much damage. So that's why I chose that weapon. I've seen it used to pretty good effect in combat. Seems to mow people down, including cavalry, because they can have their bows loaded and they can just get a volley off and just like drop like 10 people. Number 5 is the Bardische, whatever. The Azurai guards have them. 145 damage, which is pretty insane. 84 swing speed, which is also pretty insane, and handling is not too bad. So, and also their length is pretty good. So, yeah, these are pretty obviously quite good weapons. I've seen them work in the game. They do a lot of damage, and they're pretty much, if it wasn't for this, the Azurai infantry would be useless. Number 4, I have the Northern Heavy Axe, which the warriors can have, I think. Yeah, and also other troops can have it. But anyway, swing speed is 90, swing damage 94, thrust speed 96, thrust damage 41, length 91, handling 88. The handling is okay. The damage is quite good, and the swing speed is pretty good for the damage it does. So that is why it's number 4. Number 3, I have the Superior Bow, which I think it's, where is it? Yeah, there it is. 56 damage, 94 fire rate, accuracy is 90, and you have 40 arrows, so it's quite a good bow overall. It's got good accuracy and good fire rate, and the damage is not too bad. So yeah, it's pretty effective. At number 2, I have the Longbow, which the Fiends have, and it's pretty annoying to anyone who's not a Fiend, because they just, they just kill everyone pretty much. Fire rate is 84, accuracy 97, so that's almost as accurate as a crossbow, which is pretty insane. Ammo is 40, and damage is 70, so it's not an easy thing to go against at all. It's quite a good bow. Number 1, I have the Bastard Axe for the Valandian Knights. This is a great axe. Well, when I say great axe, I mean it's an awesome weapon with great swing to damage ratio, pretty good handling, and let me tell you, when you get off the horse with this thing and you just start swinging left and right and just chopping everywhere, I mean, this thing will kill like 12 people on foot easily, and 3 or 4 if you're unlucky. But I think you could probably have your knights dismount with this, and they would still be a pretty effective fighting force. There's been times when I get off my horse and my knights are just charging in, and while the enemy is distracted, I pick off like 8 or 9 guys with this axe. It's fast, it's really does a lot of damage, and the handling is good enough so that you won't miss every time. So yeah, this is my favorite weapon in the game right now. I hope they don't remove it or nerf it, but yeah, that's definitely the best weapon in the game for me. So if you like this video, please drop a like and please subscribe, and make sure to comment on what you want to see in the future, and stay tuned for more.